Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of recurring payments and subscription for Magento 2. And in today's video tutorial, we'll be taking you through the module configuration settings of this extension. Apart from that, we'll be showing you how to set up the Webkul recurring PayPal express checkout payment method within the admin backend. And we'll be showing you the admin workflow for managing the duration types and managing the subscriptions as well. And after that, I'll be showing you how to create a subscription product from the admin backend. But before we proceed further, let me give you an overview of this particular extension that we are going to explain today. Well, using this extension, the admin of the web store can provide the functionality to manage the subscriptions and the recurring payments for the products of his web store. The customers will be able to make subscription for the allowed products on a daily, weekly, monthly and yearly basis. Apart from that, the extension supports online recurring payments using PayPal as well as offline recurring payments. So let's get ahead and let's see how the extension can be configured in the first place. For that, I will be taking you to the admin backend panel. So I'll be logging into the admin panel first. So I've logged into the backend admin panel of the Magento 2 web store here, and after that what I'll be doing is I'll be navigating to stores, configuration, and here we are on the configuration page, and under the Webkul block you'll find the subscription configuration option here, and for that we have the general settings, and there are two options for the general settings. So the very first option that we have is enable. So here you can select a yes or a no as per your requirement. If you selected it as a yes, then the functionality would be enabled, or the subscription functionality would be enabled. Else if you have selected this as no, then the subscription functionality would be disabled for use at the front end as well. After that, we have the option that says subscription price scope. Now here you need to select the subscription price scope for using the extension as global or website wise. So that depends upon you whether you want to use it as globally, the price scope for this subscription. Otherwise you want to set it as per website wise, you can do that as well. And after making settings, you just need to click the save configuration button to save the particular configuration. Now after this, the admin needs to navigate through stores, configuration, and now we'll scroll down a bit and we'll go to the sales section, and here we'll go to the payment methods, and under the payment methods we will find the Webkul recurring PayPal express checkout payment method. So here we are. We have the Webkul recurring PayPal express checkout payment method, and the same payment method would be used for making the recurring payments by the customers. So whenever a customer purchases a subscription product from your store, the same payment method would be visible to the customer at the checkout page, and after making a payment using this account here, the customer would have started the subscription using the recurring PayPal express checkout payment method. So here the admin will configure the settings for the payment method, and let's go through each of these options one by one, and let me show what each of these options are there for. So the very first option that we have is to enable this solution. So select yes to enable the testing mode. You can enable it by selecting yes, otherwise you can disable this payment method at the checkout by selecting the no option. After that, we have the sandbox mode. Here you can select a yes to enable the testing mode, else you can select no to make use of the live mode. So the live mode is the production mode, and you can choose accordingly. After that, we have the title. So here you need to set the title for the payment method, which will be visible to the customers at the checkout page. So you can set up any text that you would like to display at the checkout. for this particular payment method. So you need to set the title here for the payment method. Then you need to enter the merchant PayPal ID within the text box here, and the rest of the details that include the PayPal API username, password, and the signature. So after you've created your merchant PayPal ID, you'll be having all these information there, and you just need to fill them up here within these sections here at the appropriate places. And after that, we have the option that says payment from applicable countries. So here you can select all to allow the all. Here you can select all. Here you can select all to allow payments from all the countries. Otherwise, you can select specific countries and choose the different specific countries from where you want to receive the payments. Otherwise, if you select this option as all allowed countries, then the payments would be received from all of the countries that have been already allowed. So that was about this option. And lastly, we have the sort order. So here you can set the sort order for this particular payment method at the checkout time. So we have set the sort order as 1, so it would be displayed at the number 2 position if there are any other payment methods that are enabled at the checkout. Otherwise, if I set it as 0, then this payment method would be visible at the top at the time of checkout. And after making these settings, we just need to hit the save button to complete the configuration settings for this particular extension. So that was much about the recurring payments and subscription for Magento 2 module configuration settings. So now let me go ahead and let me show you what different options does the admin get after the particular extension has been correctly installed. So for that, I'll again take you to the admin backend panel once again. So right now I am at the dashboard, and after installing this particular extension, you can see we have a recurring menu option here, and under the recurring option we have 2 different options. One is the manage duration type and the other one is the manage subscriptions. So I'll take you through both of them one by one. So let's go to the manage duration type first. So under this section, the store owner or the admin will be able to create the subscription duration types. So after you've created the different duration types like the daily, weekly, monthly or yearly, all of those would be displayed here as a list. And here the admin has the option to disable, enable or delete any of the created subscription types. And the admin can also filter the duration types using the various options that we have here, like the status of the duration type, whether it's enabled or disabled, the title, the sort order, and the other options as well. So the admin can also edit any of the already created duration types. And to add a new duration type, the admin needs to hit the add duration type button here on the top right hand corner, and this brings up a section to create a new duration type. So here the admin can create a duration type. So what we'll be doing is to create a duration type, we need to enter some duration type information. So the very first is the duration title. So you can set it as weekly, monthly, yearly or daily, whatever is feasible to you. And after that we have the duration days. So if you have selected or you have entered it for the duration as weekly, then you need to enter the exact number of days for that particular duration type. So weekly 7. If I go for monthly, I can set it as 30. If I go as daily, on the daily basis, then I can set it as 1. And for the yearly basis, we can set it as 365. Then we need to set the status for this particular duration type so that it's visible to the customers while they try and create a they subscribe to a product. So I'll set it as enabled, and we can set the sort order for this particular duration type. Thereafter you need to hit the save button so as to save this duration type. and you can also edit a duration type by clicking the link, that's the edit link for the particular duration type that you want to edit up. And here you can see that we can hit the edit button, and this brings up the section to edit this particular duration type. And after editing it, we can hit the save button to save this duration type. So that was about the manage duration type, wherein we have created the subscription durations, and we can also enable, disable, edit and delete the duration types there. After that, we have this manage subscription section. So let me take you to that. So here we are on the manage subscription section, and before that I just forgot to tell you that let me take you back to the daily plans. So if you've already created a duration type, and if you're again creating the same duration type, and you try and save the duration type, then you'll be you'll see an error message that says that the duration is already existing. So that was much about that previous manage duration type section info there. And now let's go back to the manage subscriptions section, and here the admin will be able to unsubscribe the subscriptions that have been made by the customers. And apart from that, the admin can also view a subscription detail by tapping the view link here. So let me open this up, and you'll also be able to see the subscription information for that particular subscription that the customer has made. So we'll go to this subscription. So here you can see the subscription info. That's the information regarding the subscription. It's the type of the subscription, the start date, the initial order ID, the product name for which this particular subscription has been made, the name of the customer who has purchased this particular subscription, and the creation date. Apart from that, the admin can also see the particular orders that have been placed for this subscription product. So let me give you an example for that. I'll just take you back to the all subscriptions, and yeah, under the orders. So after I place an order for the subscription product type, I'll be showing you this section once again. That's the orders section. So so that was much about the section, that's the all subscriptions, and I've given you an overview for the managed duration type and the managed subscriptions. So let's get ahead and let's see how a subscription product can be created. So for that, you need to navigate to catalog, products, and you can create a new product and add the subscription to it. Otherwise, what you can do is, if there's a already created product, you can directly go ahead and edit that product and add the subscription types to it. So for now, I'll be creating a new product, and after that we'll be adding the subscription to it. So after the new product page opens up, so I just fill in the info for this particular subscription product, and thereafter we'll continue. So I've set the name of the product, and I'll be setting the price per unit for this particular product. So I'll set it as 2.75, and we'll set the quantity for this particular product, and it's in stock, and we'll select the category where this particular product should be visible to the customer. So we have selected the subscriptions category for this particular product, and we'll select an image for this one. So I'll just select an image, and lastly you need to go to the subscription configuration section here for this particular product, and you need to select a yes option for this, and then you'll see this edit configuration button. Just hit that up, and here you'll find all the subscription types that the admin has already created, like the duration types that the admin had created: daily, weekly, monthly and yearly. So here you can select which ones you want to keep for this particular product. So what we'll do is we'll select the monthly one, we'll set the subscription title and the subscription description. Here the admin can take an initial fee, that's a one-time fee. So I'll just set it as $2, and I'll set the subscription charge for for the monthly basis as $75, and we'll hit the continue button thereafter. And lastly, we just need to save this product. So we have saved our subscription product, that's the Hindu newspaper subscription product. So that was much about how to create a subscription product from the admin's end, and the other configurations also we have shown you. So that was much about this tutorial today, and in the coming video we'll be showing you how the customer would be, how the customer would be able to subscribe to the subscription products from the front end. So that would be covered in the next video tutorial. So hope this video helped you out, and if you have any questions or queries regarding this extension, then you can always get back to us at support@webkul.com, or you may raise a ticket at webkul.ubdesk.com. Thanks for watching this video and have a great day ahead.